Hello, hello. Hi, Patty. Welcome in. How is everyone today? You ready to have some crafty fun?
I am definitely ready to have some crafty fun. It is cold and windy and rainy,
Yeah.
and I'm happy to stay home and do and scrapbook this afternoon.
Cold, rainy, windy, perfect day to stay inside and scrapbook.
Exactly.
And we have this adorable sketch that you've created for us, Becky. I am so excited to be working with this today. Hopefully, all of you guys saw the sketch, but we also have it. We'll be showing it on the screen. But first, we want to say hello to everyone. It's so good to be crafting with you today.
Oh, we have so many friends here already.
Yes.
Jenna, uh,
Oh, you have Patty, Robin. I'm sorry. I have to call you guys out. So fun. Hi, Kate. Hi, Leanne. Hi, Melanie. Welcome in.
Yvonne's here, Kara, Leanne, Melanie.
Hey, we have another Jana in here. Jana Turby. Hello.
We do have another Jana.
Yes. Okay, so disclaimer, my internet is acting goofy today, or my cameras are acting goofy, and I think I have one little piece that is failing on me. So I have this different camera over here that I'm using. I don't know if it's glitchy on your end, but you'll just have to bear with me. And I told Becky, hey, be ready to go solo because my camera might drop.
We'll make it work. We're all good.
Yes, I just wanted to let you know in case that happens. But hey, we're here to scrapbook and have fun. We don't care about technology. We're not here worried about that. We're just here worried about pretty paper and stickers, right?
Exactly. Exactly. I have it looks like Rachel hasn't seen the sketch yet. That's coming. We'll show that in just a minute. But we have some more friends here. Sandy, Christy. Oh, Linda says hello from warm California. It's 77 degrees today.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, I'm a little jealous.
Yeah, me too. That sounds pretty nice. We had some sun here yesterday, but it's definitely gone today and we've got the cold. So, all right. I
Yeah.
hear a lot of you guys are still dealing with snow and winter. Hopefully, you're starting to see some sunny days and it's starting to melt. But if not, that just means more scrapping days for all of us, right?
Exactly. That's the best thing about a snow day.
My husband's sorry. He's like, "Is everything okay?" I'm like, "Not really, but we're
You're
just
like,
going for it."
we're gonna make it work.
Yeah, we're live now, so it's good. I'll tell you about it later. I'm like, I think that cam link is failing. I've ordered one. You probably just saw it come through on Amazon. Yeah, so it'll be here at 5, but just not in time for our stream. Anyway, sorry, all the details, all the details. All right, friends, so we're going to create with a sketch today. Hopefully you've grabbed some supplies. Today we're using four 3x4 photos. I'm going to pop the sketch up here on the screen so you can take a look at it. We'll also have it, I have it printed out on my desk, so I'll bring it in every now and then. And Becky, I think you do too, right?
Yep. Yep,
Okay.
I do too. So we'll be sharing it a few times.
Yeah. So Becky, tell me about the sketch. Tell me about the inspiration or how you came about this sketch.
I just often get requests for people wanting to show more photos on their projects. And I think one of my favorite sizes of photos, if not my favorite, most used size of photos, is 3x4. And honestly, you can't go wrong with a grid in my world.
I totally agree. And what I love about this too is a lot of us are taking pictures on our phones these days, so we hold it vertically a lot of the time. And so
Yep.
here you have four vertical photos, but of course, you can switch it. You can rotate it. I love this sketch, Becky. I'm excited about it.
Yep, absolutely. You can rotate it. One thing I did want to note, and you'll see this, I think, as we create, I don't know if Jana's using stars, but the stars are just like, hey, put an embellishment here. Doesn't necessarily have to be a star. I'm not using stars this time around.
Okay, so speaking of, I want to hear about what you're using. I'm going to go to the desk. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see what you're going to work with today, and I'll show you what I'm doing as well, or what I have planned. Go
Yep.
first.
So here, just real quick, I have my photos, which I'm actually really excited to tell you about this story. And then I pulled a sheet of cardstock. This is Winter Mint Color Vibe cardstock from Simple Stories. I'm not positive I'll use this, but I pulled it just in case. And then I have some pattern papers from the Picture Perfect collection from Pink Fresh Studio. Some of the embellishments to coordinate with the collection. And then I also pulled, let me see, I've got two title options here. So I'm not exactly sure which one I'm going to use. I've got some bigger white stickers and then these smaller teal ones that I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what we just land on today.
That collection's beautiful. I don't think I have it. What's it called again?
It is called Picture Perfect.
Oh, pretty. I wonder, I have a whole pink fresh section. I wonder if I have pieces of it. So I'll have to go look. That's gorgeous.
It is beautiful. And I got looking through my stash and I was like, I think I only did one layout with this collection when I got it, which is not acceptable. We got to do more projects with an entire collection.
Not acceptable. I like that.
Not acceptable.
That's fun. Oh, Melinda's joining us from Australia. Welcome in. Welcome in, Debbie. She's got 70s. Teresa's here. All right. So I'm working. Sorry, I have mine. Okay. I forget. I have this janky camera that I have to move over. So hold on one second. It's not janky. It's my backup camera, and I'm grateful today that I have it. So
I know. And I'm probably going to be shopping for a backup camera when we get done here because when all this happened, I was like, I don't have a backup camera. That needs to change.
yeah, this happened like literally 10 minutes ago, and I'm like, okay, I'm not even going to try to fix it because it's not working. I reset my computer twice. We're just going to grab the backup camera.
Yep.
Okay, so today I'm working with a Hip Kit Club kit. This one's from January 2023, and it's called The Stories We Tell. I had pulled like a few other collections to work with, but I only have like 6 papers left of this. Some of it's like cut into, and so I'm like, you know what? I'm going to use this today. I think I should just get it used up. So I love the bright colors. It's got this gorgeous floral. It had lots of other florals that I fussy cut out, so I have a few of those things left. I did pull some heart and star dies to kind of go with Becki's cascade of shapes. So I'm not sure if that will be florals or shapes. I'm going to probably decide as I go, but I'm super excited to get going on this.
So, Jana, are you planning on like this being the end of this kit? I'm just curious.
I'm hoping to get, since the sketch is like a background and a foreground, I think I will probably have enough paper left over when I'm done to do one more page.
Okay.
But we'll see because I have kind of some soft colors, the teal and the lavender that I think could go on a page, and then I think today I'm going to focus on the bright colors. So
Okay.
yeah, I think I'm going to get some mileage out of this one, which I'm always excited about.
Me too. And you guys might be seeing this collection again because I have a lot of it and I need to use it up.
Perfect. Okay, I'm going to turn my little face camera off just because I have this camera right in front of my face. I'm
Right.
sure that's really annoying to look at on your end, you guys. So, Becky, you get to be the beautiful face of the desk shot here.
All right. We can do that. We can do that.
Okay, so I want to hear about your photos. You said you had an awesome story. Should we get started and just start
Yes.
telling about things? Okay.
We just had a few more people pop in. I just want to say hi to everybody. We're so happy that you're here. Thank you for taking time out of your afternoon to hang out with us.
Fun. I know. Tell us what collections you're working with because I always love to hear, of course, about what everyone's working with. So
Yes. Whoops. So the photos that I'm using today, and let's see, I don't know if I can show you. I'll have to show you in a minute. We had a fun girls' night out the other night with my mom and my sister and my daughter and my niece. And you guys, I have a great niece. Can you believe that? Um, Anyway, and we went to a silversmith shop where we made jewelry.
Are you serious? That sounds so fun.
It was so fun, and what made it even more fun is my cousin, and I'm going to get these terms messed up, you guys. She cuts and shapes and does all of the stonework. So my cousin actually made the stones that we set into our jewelry projects.
No way. That sounds
Yeah.
awesome.
In fact, I'm going to take this off really quick because I think that might be the easiest way for you guys to see it. Oh, and maybe
That's
it's,
pretty. Is it so you made a necklace?
yes. So that's what I made. Let me zoom in a little bit. That will probably be. Anyway, that's what I made. And you guys, the photo, like on camera, it's not doing this justice at all.
That's beautiful.
Because it's gorgeous. Anyway, so that is the story that I am documenting today.
So how long did it take you to do that?
About probably 2 hours, 2.5 hours.
Wow, that's not bad. I would expect longer. That's great.
Yeah, they tell you to schedule 3 hours. And so our appointment was at 6 and we planned on staying until 9. Um, but we were all done and I was home before 9. So anyway, it was super fun. So I'm really excited to tell that story and use these cute photos. And then I'll be going back to my cousin that actually made the stones. We're going to go with her in a few weeks.
Fun. So you'll get to do
So, but
another.
tell
So you'll
me,
get to make another one.
yes. So I'll make another one. I think I might do a ring this time. I don't know. We'll see.
Fun.
But I just wanted to look and see. Patty says that she is working on finishing a layout from the Crops Wintry Mix Challenge using simple storage, simple vintage life in book.
Oh, fun. Life in book. Simple vintage life in book. I'm not sure I know that
Yeah, I
one.
was going to say, I don't know that one. I'm going to have to look that one up. Um, anyway, so that's the story I'm documenting today. Jana, what are you? You're already going. Look at that beautiful, colorful background.
Yes, so I decided I had this blue piece. This paper was so cute. It had this picture, like this circle of books around it, and I used that on another layout. Like it had multiple circles, and then I had this outer piece. So I'm going to flip it over and use it as my border. And I thought it'd be really cute paired with this rainbow paper. So lately, I'm really behind on my photos. I here's Becki scrapbooking something like from 2 days ago. And I'm like pulling out pandemic photos. That's what I've been working on lately. Cause I have kind of done all the pretty pictures, quote unquote, from over the last several years. And now I'm kind of coming back and doing the casual snapshots and stuff. So this is actually my daughter during the pandemic, when they were at home for school. And she just took advantage. She's my daughter that likes to like sign up for everything. So she's been a cheerleader, a student body officer, like, and she like does them all at the same time. And so so she's literally on the computer going, okay, what can I do from home during COVID? So she decided to like apply for the Distinguished Young Women Award or something.
Oh, uh-huh.
So I'm not exactly sure what it is, but she didn't get it, but she had fun doing it. So
Yeah, my niece did that as well a couple of years ago.
yeah, so she just had fun, kind of this is her making her little video for the panel in the backyard, and she took all these silly selfies in her workout gear, right? Because they have to show they're tough and cool and can do push-ups and things.
Yes, all the things.
And so I asked her, I'm like, are you okay if I scrapbook these today? Because like this is from 6 years ago and they're your personal selfies. I don't want to like do something you don't want online. But she's like, whatever.
Whatever.
It's fine. And all those pandemic things are kind of a blur, right?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
It says Raimi says, hello, friends. I'm checking in from work today. I couldn't stay away.
Hello, Raimi.
Hi, Raimi. I have a feeling there might be a few of you that are checking in from work.
Yes. And speaking of, we've one of our goals we thought about when we do our live streams is to vary the time. And
Yes.
so last time we went live at 6 p.m. and today we thought we'd go live at 2 p.m. just so we could hit some different people.
Yeah, because we would love to have you all join us.
Yes, for sure.
And if you can't join us, then we're always here on replay too.
Rachel says it reminds her of the Vicky Booten paper. Yeah, maybe it was inspired by that. I have no idea. So
that one definitely does. There was also, do you remember that collection, Jana? It came out, American Crafts, and it was kind of a, I don't want to say negative, but a lot of the titles were like, oops, or that didn't go as planned, or what is the name of that collection?
Was it a pandemic collection or just something that was more like?
No, I don't think it was a pandemic collection. I'll have to look.
Is it more recent? Is it like the whatever one?
Is it whatever?
I don't know. I've never seen that. I've seen that one online, but I haven't seen it in person. And so I'm like, maybe that's what it is. This one,
Yeah.
so this one was released in 2023. So I don't know, but that's awesome. I love a good rainbow. Especially for pandemic photos, like I feel like we need like some happiness here.
Yes, for sure, for sure.
Because we were just enduring.
We definitely. Lisa says, could you give the size of the foreground mat? Oh, Jana that's watching says it's the whatever collection from American Crafts, and that's right. Okay, the foreground mat. So I cut this green one, like the darker green, at 10 inches, and the pink at 9 3/4 is what I cut mine at. What about you, Jana?
So I did my inner layer at 10, and then the white border I did at 10 1/4 to give it a 1/8 inch border.
Okay, so we did about the same, just I'm going to apologize ahead of time. My doorbell might ring and the dog might bark. And I hope, anyway.
Yeah,
so if it gets noisy, I'm sorry.
Oh gosh, no worries. Little Sadie's just doing her job if she's barking.
If she barks, I don't know. She might not. We'll see. Yeah, UPS is here.
Okay. So I have this rainbow paper, which I love how colorful it is, but I have all these journal cards left as well. And so I was thinking that I might like ski wampusy put these behind my photos just to add a little bit of color and layering. So that's what I'm going to do for a minute. Just get them used up, right?
Yes, use all things.
Yeah, and even though they have cute designs on them, I have used this to do some pocket scrapbooking twice already, and so I'm like, you know what? Let's just use them as photo mats with the little peaks of color coming out the sides.
Yes. Let's see. Debbie says, I have a pandemic collection from Photoplay I need to use. You know what? Now that you say that, Debbie, I think I do too. I need to look. I think I have that one as well.
I got the Simple Stories one, and I've used that a couple times. And yeah, there's some collections from that time that I thought were really fun too. I mean, it was a very unique time. So
it was very, very unique. Lisa says, note to self, cut shapes from the middle of the paper. Yes.
Yeah.
I think oftentimes we automatically think, oh, I'm just going to cut this from the edge to save paper. But when you do that, then you lose the option of using it as a background.
Yes, I don't remember where I initially learned that, but it has come in quite handy to gut the centers. And then a lot of times I'll use the center to mat the photos on the inside, you know? Do you do that, Becki?
Sometimes, yes. And I don't always gut my pattern papers anymore because I have so much. It's not like I'm ever going to run out, but I cannot resist this green stripe. I love it. So,
Yeah, especially the papers you love, for sure.
yes. So I am going to save that and get that on my background.
So on my paper, on my background, I've got kind of a rainbow going on. And so as far as the colors that I decided to put behind the photos, because the cool colors at the top, I tried to balance that by putting cool colored cards behind the bottom photos, and then vice versa. I put the warm colors behind the ones at the top.
Oh, yeah. That's a good idea to coordinate the card, like the mats, the cards behind your photos.
So we'll see. I'm trying to decide if I want to do a double layer here or just stick with one. I might just go for it.
Might just go for it.
So are you matting your photos like together in one mat on each row?
Yes. And it's personal preference. I don't love when there's two white mats right up against each other.
Mm-hmm.
So I will often overlap them slightly so it just looks like one mat there in the second. Looks like Lisa's just joining us. Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa. Welcome.
How many of you are scrapbooking along with us today, or are you just watching and going to create later?
Yeah, well, I'm curious to know that too. Okay, so I tried to think of some questions for you, Becki. And while they're answering that,
Okay,
you know, I like to always ask you questions
you
while we're crafting.
do, and I love it.
Okay, so if you weren't making scrapbook videos, is there another topic that you would make a video about consistently on YouTube?
Oh gosh. Ooh, I don't know that I would, honestly, because I don't know that there's anything that I feel quite as passionate about.
Mm-hmm.
But if I were to do that, I would say that it would probably be for home decor.
You are a great home decorator. Your house is beautiful.
I think that's probably what I would do. What about you?
Okay, so I thought about that and I was like, okay, what do I like that I could do consistently over and over? And I'm like, this is kind of a funny one, but I love to put together IKEA furniture. Like I love it. And I'm like, there's some guy online that he just buys them and puts them together for tutorial videos. And I'm like, I would totally do that. That would look fun. And
All
then,
right. Next time I come to Utah, Jana, we're going to IKEA.
okay. I know my
I
mom is
love that.
reorganizing her scrapbook room and we had to order a piece from IKEA. And, you know, I guess there's this place called TaskRabbit that you can hire to come put it together. And I'm like, I would work for TaskRabbit. That sounds fun.
Oh my gosh, that is so funny. I did not know that about you.
So there's my randomness for the day.
There's your randomness. I love it.
How about you guys? Do you have a topic you love, like that you know a lot about?
Yes, I love that question.
Erin says, I was painting the dining room, but now I'm working on a page for the Wintry Mix Good challenge. Awesome. Okay, Rami loves the IKEA idea. See, I'll come to your house. I'll put stuff together. Like, I love it.
I will say that is not my jam. I don't love that. I'm glad that my husband will do that because I don't love it.
It's
I
one of
don't
those
love it.
things. In fact, I think that was one of not our first fight. I wouldn't call it a fight, but before my husband and I got married, my parents wanted me to have a hope chest. And they didn't want me to just waste my money on random stuff when I was in college. They're like, nope, you need to take percentage and you need to like buy stuff for your future home. And so I had all kinds of random stuff because they were like, you're not wasting your money, which I'm super grateful for, by the way.
Yes.
Anyway, I had bought this TV entertainment center and I was so excited. Like it'd been in the box, I'd never opened it. And one day he went to our apartment. We weren't there yet, obviously, because we weren't married yet. But he decided to surprise me by putting it together. And I was so mad. I was like, I wanted to put that together. Do you know how long I've been looking at that box? Like,
Oh, that's so funny.
like you totally took away the satisfaction.
Oh, that's so funny. That definitely, I would have been like so happy.
He's like, I'm sorry, I'll remember.
That is so funny.
Anyway, there's my randomness. Oh,
Let's
I
see.
think
Rachel says, so do either of you like to organize? Can you come to New Jersey and help me finish organizing my room?
I love to organize.
I actually really enjoy organizing too. I
Yeah.
chuckle a little bit because I happen to know that both Jana and I are crafting in a mess right now.
Yes. Yes. I wouldn't say I am organized, but I would say I do like to organize.
Yes.
And my scrapbook room, as messy as it is, it's probably the most organized place in the house because I love finding containers and efficient ways of fitting more supplies in my room.
See, I would have to think about that, but I would almost say maybe the rest of my house is more organized than my scrapbook room.
Ah,
I don't know. I'd have to think about that. I'll ask my husband and my daughter tonight what they think.
their opinions on that, how that goes.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
So I'm just working on my title and I'm working on it backwards. And I don't know about you guys, but I can't spell backwards. Like it, I will always misspell something. So it's just out of frame here. You can't see it, but I wrote the title Girls Night Out on my desk here on a piece of paper.
Smart.
And I'm just working backwards off of that. Especially like if I was just by myself in my scrapbook room working on this, I could probably do it and be fine. But I doing all those things, streaming, creating, chatting, spelling, not
Yes,
not
that
gonna happen.
it.
Not gonna happen. Christy says, I would like to have a YouTube channel on traveling in our fifth wheel. The other choice would be organizing.
Ooh,
Oh,
fun.
that does sound fun. What's your favorite destination, Christy? I would love to know where you travel.
Yeah. Do you mostly camp or do you go sightseeing? Like, are you checking off national parks? I would love to know.
Yeah. Kara says, my daughter's friend called my craft room controlled chaos.
Yes.
Yep, that's how. And sometimes to be real honest, it's not even controlled. It's just
I think we all can relate to that in a little bit.
yeah. Yeah, depending on what's happening with, what projects I'm working on and classes and all of that stuff, it can get to be real chaos.
That's awesome.
With very little to no control. And that's kind of where we're at right now. So I'm just finishing up because I'll be going to Crafty Academy next weekend.
Fun.
And anyway, working on our next crop. So we've got lots of projects happening in my office right now.
Yeah, there's kind of the surfaces that are all in stages of things, right?
Yep. Exactly.
Let's see here. That's so cute, Becki. I forget to look up and see what you're doing.
I bounce back and forth. I catch myself just watching what you're doing, and then I'm like, oh, I'm supposed to be working here.
Let's see here. I have this little title that I was going to use. I'm wondering if it's too small. So I'm trying to decide if I'm going to stick with that says the story or do something different.
That title is super cute, Jana.
Yeah, I thought it was fun how it tied into the...
It ties into your background well.
Yeah.
And I like the colors. Lisa says, can someone teach me how to cut a straight line with a paper trimmer?
Oh my gosh, yes. Some days.
That, yeah, can be tricky.
And I feel like I always, if I don't hold it down super tight, I always nudge it off kilter. Yes. All right, I'm going to audition this and see. I'm trying to decide if I want to put labels or something underneath to give it more presence. I don't know quite yet. So let's see here.
Okay, Christy says Yellowstone is my favorite. Yellowstone is my favorite too. I am only about 2 to 3 hours outside of West Yellowstone. So they've traveled from Texas up to Montana and back, visited Glacier National Park, Yellowstone National Park, and Grand Tetons National Park.
Oh, I love that area.
It is beautiful. Beautiful. Montana is one of my favorite places to drive through. We drive through Montana often, and it's beautiful. Okay, I think I'm liking that title.
That's cute.
So I'm just trying to decide if I want to make this into a banner shape or if I just want to leave it straight.
Hey, we kind of did the same thing.
We did.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even see that. That's awesome.
Oh, Jana, it looks like you got a second job here in the comments. Teresa said she's moving to Nashville, Tennessee late this summer and would love for you to help her build her room with furniture, I'm guessing.
I will so be there.
I know I'll be getting a new few IKEA pieces. So
oh, fun. Oh, that'll be so fun for you to do that. I'm excited for you. I bet you're looking forward to that. How exciting. Moving is always I know people dread it sometimes, but I also think it's just so fun to start fresh, but and look at your things in new ways and fix the things that have been bugging you. So that will be fun.
See, Kara says, Jana, could you center your title a little more and then put an enamel dot on both ends?
Oh, that's cute. I like that idea.
Cute.
Yeah, it's a little small for the space. I agree. I decided to put this computer here because well, everything was online then. And she was submitting online. So I think that anchors it a little bit more. And I love the idea of the dots. I actually have some. Even just putting one in the center of the O would be cute. And then kind of filling in right here. I don't know what I'm going to sprinkle yet. Either hearts or stars. I love the stars on the sketch, Becki.
The
In fact,
stars are super fun.
for
And
those of you, oh, sorry, keep talking.
I was going to say, I would like to do this sketch with stars sometime.
So cute. I thought I'll pop that in case anyone joined us late and didn't see the sketch.
Yes.
So there's what we're working off of. We're doing 4 3x4 photos on a 10x10 base, which is, of course, on a 12x12 background. And then you've got some embellishing here, and then scattered up here, the title's in between, and the journaling's on the lower left. All right, I love the idea of the dots. Let's see.
So I'm just trying to decide. I've got a couple of different options I could do here. I'm thinking like I could do like where the stars are, like a frame backed with pattern paper.
Cute.
Or I could do some florals. I really like the frame idea, but I'm wondering if it would end up being too boxy with a grid, like with a grid design. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
This is the point where I would normally like get my camera out and take a picture
And do like options.
options.
I love being able to do that with a camera.
Yes. So looking at this, I'm thinking florals because I do think that frames would be too boxy. But I'm curious, what do you guys think? So this is kind of what I'm thinking.
Cute.
And then put my journaling down in here, which for my journaling, I want to use, that's something I could do while I am thinking about my embellishments. I want to actually, I'm going to change my mind. I was going to say I want to put one of these cards in, but I'm actually going to use, I have these cute tags that have the little pockets.
Oh, darling.
And I think that's what I want to do. And I love these stripes.
That's cute.
So I think that's what I'm going to do. Maybe with this tag. I love these little journaling pockets whenever manufacturers come out with those. I think they're so fun.
They are fun. It's a fun way to shake things up for sure.
Yeah. And it looks like you guys are kind of thinking along the same lines. Lisa likes the florals, and Kara says, I think the squares would clash with the rectangular photos. And that's kind of what I'm thinking. So florals it is.
Florals are cute.
Journaling ready. Or my journaling spot ready. I'll still need to go back and write my journaling. But I was going to Fussy cut a couple more flowers. Lisa says, Jana, those pics of your daughter are so cute. Love the expressions.
Thank you. She's hilarious. She's quite the character.
They are so cute.
Sometimes she comes and she'll like moderate my live streams with me when I, teach classes, and she is hilarious. I'm
We
always
will
like,
have to have her come join us.
yeah, she shakes things up, that's for sure.
I've got a couple of nieces that would have been asking me to do the same. They said we could help you moderate comments at Becki.
I love that. That would be so fun. All right, I'm going to start. I think I've placed a few little things for temporarily, but I think I'm going to work on my little scattering bits right now. My stars or florals. I think I might do florals too, but I'm not sure, Beck. Let's see.
I am always a sucker for flowers. I know some people don't love a lot of florals, but I could put flowers on probably 95% of my pages and be totally happy.
I agree, and I'll tell you one of the things I love about them is that we work with squares a lot in scrapbooking, and so that organic shape just breaks it up,
Yep, it breaks it up, it softens the look. And I don't know, for me, they're so easy to use. And maybe that's just because I do it so often.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so here's a few florals. Marla loves flowers all the time too. Yep.
Yep, send me all the flowers, real ones and paper ones.
All right, I'm gonna set those, and I'm gonna audition those, but I'm also gonna die cut out some hearts just to see, just to see,
Just to see.
just to test it.
That's one thing I've got to be better at using is my dies and die cut machine. I know you love that, Jana.
I do. Okay, gonna bring my little die cut machine, and
That is a cute machine. Which one is that?
this one is just from Amazon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So doesn't even have a brand name. Just grabbed it.
When I was at the thrift store the other day, I saw a cuddle bug
Oh, sweet.
at the thrift store, and I really wanted it. And then I was like, seriously, you have probably 5? Like, there's no need for
For
another
more,
one.
I know. I get so fascinated with the new machines, and even though I have them, it's like, well, what if that one works better or
I
faster?
know.
Okay, do you want to know how nerdy I am? So I had the little We Are one. I don't know if you know
Yes.
what I'm talking about. And I was like, this this is so dumb. I was counting how many times I had to crank it to get this through.
I love it.
And it was like 20 times. And I was like, okay, there's gotta be one that goes, and then this one, I'm like, Kevin, I have to order another one because this one takes me 20 times to rotate it through. And I just gotta see if this other one is. So I got this one, and it's like 9 or 10, and I'm like, see, it's gonna save me half the time, and I'm gonna be
So
such
much
a
time.
faster scrapbooker now.
I love that.
He's like, okay, whatever.
Whatever.
He doesn't care. He's like, it's your money. I don't care what you buy with your money. I'm like, I know, but I am adding another ridiculous thing to my room, so I'm just justifying it.
Do you have one that's the electric one that you don't have to crank, you just plug it in?
I do, but I have a table in the center of the room which doesn't have a plug. I mean, it has
Ah,
all my lights plugged into it, so I had to have a manual one.
gotcha.
You know how we think, isn't it?
Yep.
What do they call it? Girl math.
Yes, girl math. Maybe we need to like crafter math
Yes,
or
crafter
scrapbooker
math.
math. I was gonna say crafter math has a different meaning, but we could do like scrapbooker math. Jennifer has a question. She says, I only have 2 photos available for this layout. Could you give suggestions how to lay those out? Do you want to go first, Jana?
Yeah. So if I had just 2 photos, I would either put them side by side and then use the top portion. Here, I'll bring the sketch in. Where did it go? I probably covered it. Yeah. So I would probably put 2 together, and then I would use the top portion, either leave it blank or use it as an embellishing area, or I would pop in some like journaling cards and do a longer story.
Oh, I love the journaling cards idea.
Yeah. Or another fun idea, because I just saw these on my desk, you could do, and Becki, you have a similar product on your desk, pockets. And you could just put pockets into the places and then decorate them all cute with like flowers coming out of them with a cute quote on the front. Or you could make them into a shaker and have, just put like a cute embellishment on top. So those are my ideas. Becki, what do you have off the cuff?
Those are great ideas. Now let me find my sketch. So the first thing I thought of is if you have 2 vertical photos, I would honestly probably flip it like this so that you have
Ooh,
2 4x6 photos here. And then you could either move your title down here if you want a horizontal title, or I think a vertical title is so fun sometimes.
that's an awesome idea.
And then I just rotate the journaling, obviously, so it's going um, the other direction. So that would be my first. That was the first thing that I thought of. The other one would just be to eliminate these 2 photos on the bottom and just shift everything down a little bit so your photos are more centered and just go with the 2 photos.
I love that idea too. Ooh, this is fun. I love
Yeah.
hearing the different ideas that came to mind.
Yeah. So that's what I would do. Jennifer, if that's anyway, hopefully that's helpful. If not, holler and we can chat about it some more. All right. So I think I'm liking the flowers. I think I
Let's see.
like the flowers. Oh,
Lisa says, I'm on the hunt for a small portable die cutting machine. There you go. See? And let's count. Let's count how many rotations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. See? We saved so much time.
so much time. So much time. Um,
Okay, you're going with the flowers.
yep, I'm going with the flowers. I was gonna say, Lisa, look into. I have the Scout machine from Spellbinders. Let me see if I can reach it real quick. Whoops. This is the Scout from Spellbinders. I think it's about the same size. This one is the one exclusive to scrapbook.com. I don't know if they still have it. But I love this little guy. And I will even take him in the car with me sometimes and die cut. Die
I
cut on the
heard
road.
lots of
I'm so weird, you guys.
I Becki, I really do think we need to like see that somehow.
when I was teaching a class or something, somebody asked, like, could you live stream to show us how you do that? And I was like, oh, I I don't know that there's any way that can happen. Uh, but yeah, I do. I scrapbook everywhere. My poor husband, you guys, it's not uncommon for me to crawl in bed at night and be like fussy cutting or stitching or working on some sort of a project while we watch TV at night. And yeah,
That's
poor guy.
impressive, honestly. I know I hear people who can scrapbook on the floor or in bed like that, and I don't know that I could do that.
I I don't love the floor, um, but pretty much everywhere else,
You're okay
coffee
with
table, kitchen table, on my lap, at the in the car, like yeah, all the things.
that. Takes some skill. I love it.
Back in the day, I did teach a class about scrapbooking on the go. I had forgotten about that. Many, many years ago, I taught that class.
Maybe those are some tips we need to bring to our crops, Becky.
Yeah.
I love it.
Kate says, oh, hang on just a second. That she fuzzy cuts and hand stitches in bed sometimes too. I hope my husband's here. Like, hey, babe, do you see that? I'm not the only one.
That's right. He's often on our streams. I
Yeah, I
love
was
that.
gonna say, I don't know. I don't know if he's at work, so I don't know if he has his earbud in listening today or not. But
Awesome.
if you are, check the comments, hon. I'm not the only one.
I love it.
Let's see. Amy says, I have a work trip for 2 days and packing my scrapbook supplies. Yep. It is very, very rare for me to go somewhere and not take any scrapbook stuff with me.
Yeah, I will take stuff too. I just miss it if I don't.
Yeah.
And but I can't do anything besides fussy cut or stitch in a car. Like to picture you having like a lap desk and gluing and cutting, I'm like that's impressive to me.
Justin is here and he just says, I'm here.
Says, I'm here. I got it.
I'm here.
He's so great.
Let's see. Debbie says, I bought sturdy TV trays so I could work on projects while hubby and I watch TV so we are still together. Yes.
That's a good idea.
Yes. Erin says, we go away for the summer and I take stuff with me to work on at the cabin.
That's awesome.
Yep. That was me too back in the day when we went to a family cabin. Now more of our travels are like to see my brother. He lives
Mhm.
a few hours away and I always pack a bag to go with me.
That's awesome.
Oh, Justin says bits of paper and adhesive backs everywhere.
just roll over and there's the little foam square backings
Exactly.
stuck on your sock or your elbow.
Yeah, that happens more often than not. Let's see. Debbie says, I'm retired now, but when I traveled for work, I would always have a few scrapbook kits and adhesive to work on in the evening.
That's awesome.
Ironically, when I travel for my work for scrapbooking, that's when I don't craft very
Oh,
often.
yeah.
Yeah, because after teaching a class, you're
True.
kind of beat, and I don't often want to go back to my hotel room and craft after a class.
Yeah, you kind of got to let your brain recharge a little bit.
Yeah. So I
I
think I'm finally ready to glue my title down.
You're rocking it.
And hopefully that's kind of straight. That's what I always hope for when like I'm streaming. I don't want to stick my head underneath the camera. So I'm like, I hope that's straight. If
Yeah,
not, I'll
that's
make
the
it work.
tricky part for sure.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to fix them later because they're all,
Yeah.
you're like, oh, yeah, that is not what I meant to do.
Debbie says your brain needs a break. Yes. After teaching a class, my brain definitely needs a break.
Okay, well, let's see. I decided to go florals as well. And I was going to pop in some hearts, but I'm not sure about that. I think I'm going to put my journaling and then decide. So, Becki, I felt pressured to have my journaling today because
I
last
was
time you
gonna
did and I
say,
didn't.
I love that you got your journaling done, Jana. I do not today.
So, I'm bringing in my bigger machine to do this because you guys, I have this die from Hero Arts that is meant for like sentiment strips. You've probably seen this. A lot of scrapbookers use it. But I love to cut my journaling strips with it.
Okay, I'm so interested to see how you do this because how do you do your spacing, Jana?
So I just figured it out on my computer. So I made a file
Oh, okay.
and just, experimented with it until I found it to work. So it's just set that way. I can change the font, but the leading, I guess it's the leading, right? Is that what it's called? The leading, the space between the lines.
I
Stays.
don't know, but yeah, I get it.
Yeah, and so then but I always use the same font. I always use a typewriter font. I think you kind of do too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. I
So,
use American typewriter almost exclusively.
yeah. Sorry if my camera's jiggling while I do this.
It looks like, oh, hey, Gloria's here. Hello, Gloria.
Hi, Gloria.
So excited to see you here. I hope Gloria just got a gorgeous new scrapbook room.
I
I
know. I'm so jealous.
hope she's enjoying that. Let's see. I camp all summer and bring kids with me. That might be. I have to be honest. I don't love camping. So I don't know that that is. I don't know that I've ever scrapbooked while camping. I don't know that I have. Have you, Jana? Do you
I've
camp?
done so we have a travel trailer. We haven't taken it out for a few years because all my kids are grown. Um, and it's a lot different. They don't want to sleep on, well, actually, they probably would want to sleep on bunk beds, but they think that would be fun. But yeah, so I would have done traveler's notebooks, and I just take a little printer and print out photos, and I kind of journal each morning, but that's never the permanent spot for those memories. I always come back and make either a mini album off of that or or scrapbook pages, depending on how many photos I end up taking on that trip.
Right. Raimi says Jana, this journaling idea is brilliant. Never seen this before.
Oh, okay. Yeah, a few people do it and it saves a ton of time, and I love the consistency of it. But you do have to stay within, it's a standard card size. So if you have long journaling strips, it's not great for that, but it's good for shorter ones.
Gloria says, I have a traveling scrapbook bag ready for my vacations. I take my Ott portable lamp, my Totally Tiffany organizer, and all my basic tools. We love to travel for summer for a couple of weeks. So she scrapbooks.
That's awesome.
So when I read that comment, it made me think, like, you know how some people have like a go bag, like for emergencies?
Yeah.
We have a scrapbooking go bags. At least I do. Like,
That's awesome.
so you're ready for any scrapbooking adventure.
I do have a bag, like a crop bag, but listening to all this, I need to make a smaller kit, like a tote bag size
Yes.
or even a lap size. Like, what do you use a tote bag or do you use like a makeup bag type size? Like, what do you bring?
Like when I go in the car, is that what you mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
So a lot of the time I will take the We Are Makers backpack.
Oh, that's a good size.
I will use that often. And then I have another tote bag. Like if I need to pack and like be really careful, intentional, then I use the um We Are Makers backpack. If I'm in more of a hurry, but I have like little pouches. Like one has adhesive, one has basic tools, one has like some white cardstock. And so I will take those. I will take those pouches and put them in a different bag. So I don't have one bag per se.
So it's kind of organized within the bag.
Yeah.
Okay. That's cool.
Yeah, Gloria says, yes, exactly, Becky. It's my traveling go bag. Sadly, it takes almost half my luggage. Yes, that is the thing that's hard, especially if you're flying.
Lynn says, I have a Tim Holtz tote that I take to classes and on vacation. That's awesome. Yeah, I think I need to come up with a smaller or just a more concise system. I love these ideas.
Yeah, we'll work on that, Janet.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna work on that.
I know I go scrapbook with some friends once a month and I literally feel like I'm moving in for 2 hours and they're probably like, "Why do you bring so much stuff?" And I'm like, "Cuz I don't know what I'm going to be in the mood for, you know?"
Exactly. What if you get into that bag and you are not in the mood to work on a Halloween page or
Yeah.
whatever?
What if I want to do, I don't know, something else?
Birthday,
Yes.
spring. Yeah, exactly.
Like it's my comfort. It's my comfort. Leave me alone. No.
Yes.
uh, it's like my little blankie.
Oh, Sabrina says hi from Austin. First time on live with you.
Welcome, welcome.
We're so happy you're here.
Yes, let me pop in the sketch again. Let's see if I have it handy. If you're just joining us, because some others may have popped in as well. We're working with the sketch that Becki drew today. It's a 12 by 12 base with a 10 by 10 foreground. And then we have 4 3x4 photos. Super fun.
It is a super fun, super easy sketch.
So I feel like I'm going to change my title.
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
The scale of it feels a little too small for my preference. So I'm going to see. I pulled some like pre-made titles, from like Thickers and stuff. And I'm going to see if I like something better to fill that space a little bit differently.
Okay.
We'll see how this goes because yeah, that did take a little color off my photo, but that's okay. We're going to run with it. You getting close, or do I have some time, Becki?
You've got some time. I cannot make up my mind.
Okay.
And I just keep adding. So,
Okay.
yeah, you're good. I'm always a sucker for anything books. Like,
Oh, yes.
I love reading, so I'm like, do I want to leave this cherish today on the pocket, or do I like that die cut with the books fits so perfectly there?
That's so cute.
I'm thinking I kind of like the books. Debbie says, I have 8 crafty friends I host retreats for twice a year, and you should see all the stuff we bring for 4 days. It's crazy, but we love it.
That is awesome.
Sabrina says, how fun, what collection is Becky using? And yes to books. Okay. I am using the Picture Perfect collection from Pink Fresh Studio. And it's a little bit older, from 2024. But it's been sitting here and it needs used, friends. And that is what we're
That's what
doing.
we're all about these days.
That is what we're all about. So we're going to go with the books.
Cute. Okay, friends, I'm trying two titles. I have this teal glitter dream,
Ooh, that's cute.
or I have a black one that says dream. Because she was dreaming of winning this or getting it. She didn't, but that's okay. You can still dream.
So did they have, during COVID, did they have the program, or was it all virtual?
It was all virtual, and you know, I don't know that she made it past, whatever round she wanted to, because I imagine they're rounds, right? It was so funny because like I didn't even know she was working on it.
Oh, that is
I'm like, what
funny.
are you doing out in the yard, like making videos? She's like, oh, I applied for this thing. And I'm like, okay,
All right.
awesome. So she's like, just was something to do. And I'm like, okay, awesome.
Let's see.
Okay.
Patty says, I messed up. I told you I was using the Life in Book collection, but I meant Life in Bloom.
Oh, Life in Bloom. Okay, I got both votes. I got 2 votes black, 1 vote turquoise. We'll see how they come in.
Yeah, I was going to say, give them another minute. I have an opinion. I'm super curious.
Okay, there's the black one. I'm going to show them both again. And then here's the teal glitter one. Different style. I don't want it to go on my photo. The tall D does kind of go on my photo, which I'm not sure if I love or not. So that might determine that.
The tall D on the teal one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It like goes right across up to her chin. So maybe that will be my reason not to pick that one. It's not
Oh,
terrible, but it is a little weird.
you
I guess
got
I could,
another vote for turquoise.
or I could curve it a little more, I guess. Okay, let's
Oh, I
see.
like that. It curved.
Yeah.
Curving it a little bit more does solve that problem.
Yeah. And then I think I could put more flowers and things in there. The scale is good. I don't know. Let's see. I'm still waiting. Turquoise. Oh, I think we're split. There's the black
You're
one.
pretty close to, if not exactly split.
Yeah. Well, gosh, guys, you're no help. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. Thanks a lot.
Tina is just joining us from Australia,
Welcome, welcome.
where it's 8 a.m.
Oh, wow. Okay, Becky, what's your vote? Because I think, there's more curve. People are loving the curve.
Loving the curve with the teal.
Yeah. The black ties into the computer and grounds it all, in Penny's opinion. True. I agree with that as well. She's got her black leggings, the computer, the little black tie. I know. I'm split too, actually.
I honestly don't think you can go wrong with either one. Yeah, I don't think you can go wrong with either one. I
Okay,
personally like the teal with a little bit of sparkle.
to bring in some sparkle.
Yeah, but you really can't go wrong with either one.
Yeah. I might go teal, guys. I think I'm doing the teal.
You think you're
Sorry,
doing
sorry to
teal?
those of you who voted black, because I do love me some sparkle. Thank you for your votes. It's fun to always see what people are drawn to.
It is, because sometimes it's totally different than like what you have in your mind.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So now I think I'm going to add some more florals. Now that I know where my journaling is.
Oops.
Let's see here.
Oh, Lisa says the curve and turquoise glitter tie into your daughter's expression.
That's true. She's definitely got that personality, huh?
Yes. All right.
Let's see. Oh, Becky, yours looks so cute. I'm loving it.
I'm looking for, I love, I love tags. So I'm going to always use all the tags that I can. So I'm just adding a couple more little tags to this pocket, but I want something to go on this cute little tag. So, oh, do you know what? Puffy sticker might be cute. Let's see what puffy sticker might work. This little, nope, I don't like that. That's too busy. So let's go into the die cuts and see what we can find in a die cut pack. I have a question for you, Jana,
Okay.
and for everybody, our friends too. I don't know if you've noticed, but kind of the trend lately with manufacturers, they have gone to kind of making embellishment packs gigantic, like with so many pieces.
Mm-hmm.
I'm curious, do you love more pieces, more options, or do you like the smaller packages?
I love more options.
Okay.
How do you feel?
It depends on the day.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm like, yes, give me all the options I want. And then other times I get so much satisfaction from using an entire package that I'm like,
Mm,
sometimes I'm like, I just want a smaller package that I can actually use everything out of. So I go back and forth.
it feels more approachable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that, because sometimes when you have too many choices, then you're like, you get decision fatigue, you know?
Yes.
Like, I don't know. Like my blue and black. Like, I don't know. They're both good.
I know.
Okay. I think one of the reasons I like having the options too, though, is I love pattern paper. And so I know there's people who are really controlled about going, oh, I just like these 5 sheets from that collection, you know?
Yes.
And I'm like,
I'm
Oh, yeah,
not
I
that
need them.
person.
Yeah, I'm not that person. I'm like, I need them all, and then my favorites, I definitely need at least 2 of. Florals, I'll get 3 or 4 of so I can fussy cut them.
Yep.
And so in my head, I feel like, "Oh, I have enough embellishments so that it will last through the paper I bought."
Yes.
But honestly, we have so many things in our stashes that like I love the ease of a collection. I will grab a collection every time because I know everything goes together. But
Yep.
when I take the time and mix things, there's something really satisfying about that as well.
There is.
It takes more effort, but it definitely I love feeling that like, oh my gosh, I did a whole unique combination.
Yes.
Let's see what people are saying. Debbie says, I like more options and it goes further to work with the rest of the collection. Yep, see, that was my thought too. Amy says, no, I like that there's less duplication, but I'm usually ready for another style or a kit when yeah, that's a good point. I can agree there that you
Yep.
kind of get tired of it after a while. Do you pass things on after so many projects or do you keep it and come back to it after a while? Like, do you have a rule in your mind of how many projects you want to make with something?
I don't necessarily have a rule, and it
Mm-hmm.
depends on the collection for me. Some collections I can make several layouts and an album and do all the things and like not be super tired of it.
Mm-hmm.
Other times I can make a couple layouts with a collection and be like, all right, I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so it just kind of depends on the collection for me. What about
Is,
you?
are you usually drawn to colors or themes more?
Ooh, that's a good question.
When I was on several design teams,
Yeah,
I
I don't
had to
know.
yeah, think about it. When I was on several design teams, I did give myself a rule just because there was a point where it's like I just have to pass it on. Like there's not room on this shelf anymore, you know?
Yes.
And then there was another box coming. And so I would kind of tell myself, okay, make 2 or 3 layouts. And if you still love it, hang on to it. But if not, just pass it on. Um,
Oh, I like that.
yeah. Because rarely did I go back to it, only because I had, you're in that creation cycle. I think it's different now because for me, just because there's less being manufactured, it feels like a little bit.
Yeah.
So, anyway,
Yeah, I
yeah.
agree. And sometimes I end up working with a collection so much, depending on what, work projects I'm working on, that I'm ready to be done. Um, I'm usually ready to be done after a few projects, but every once in a while there's a collection that I'm like, I will save every last scrap of this
Yeah,
forever.
that's true. I'm to
Nuggets.
answer the question, not sure if you've thought about it, but I'm drawn to color and style. Holy cow. Do you hear that airplane going by?
How does a loud airplane?
Yeah. My window's open because it gets hot with all the studio lights, but I'm like, oh my goodness, who is flying over my house?
That was a loud airplane.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm drawn to colors and style. I do love themes. Like I love Halloween and I love back to school. I don't have kids like really needing back
Same,
to school layouts, but I just love the office supplies in them.
same, same. I
Yeah.
love I love a school collection and I love Halloween, but I don't have the photos for them
Yeah.
very much anymore. So I would say that I'm probably the same, Jana. Color and style is probably what
Mhm.
I'm drawn to first. with second being theme.
Yep. And like there's manufacturers that I have to have every time. Like Simple Stories and Hip Kit Club are my two faves.
Yep.
And I just love that all their products work together. And I think when you have a favorite manufacturer, you kind of discover that. So even if you have leftovers, you're like, oh, well, it's going to go with the next thing they do. So I'm okay to mix it, you know?
Yep.
Have you guys discovered that? Do you have certain manufacturers that you're drawn to? And I think that goes with kind of with your style, you know? Definitely there, I like to have different moods on different types of layouts. So it's not like I stick with one style for everything I do.
For sure.
Yeah.
Lisa just asked us, like, for me, an impossible question, Jana. I don't know
Okay.
about for you.
I didn't see it yet.
But she says, Jana and Becki, what are each of your favorite collections?
Oh my gosh, that is a really tough one.
That is like picking a favorite child.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly don't know that I can name a single or even a couple favorite collections. How about you?
Yeah. I feel like that question was easier for me a long time ago, but now that is a really difficult one.
Yeah.
I'll have to think about that. I'm trying to think if I have a favorite from like the past year or something.
Oh, Amy says if we can't do our favorite collection, top 5. You guys, this is like putting us on the spot. I would have to think about that. Gloria says I can't part with my Simple Stories collection.
I know.
Patty loves Doodlebug. Debbie loves Echo Park. Erin loves Simple Stories. Debbie says she needs to look up Hit Kit. She's never heard of it. Yes, you definitely do need to look them up. Their
Yeah,
kits are awesome.
they make beautiful things.
Yeah.
And they're all exclusive, so it's fun.
Yes, everything's exclusive, so that the only place you can find it is Hip Kit.
It's kind of like a mini manufacturer out there.
Peggy says she likes recent 49 and Market collections.
Ooh, fun.
Okay, somewhere here on my desk, I'm pretty sure I have some enamel dots.
Ooh, that means you're getting done.
The question is,
where are they?
can I find the enamel dots?
Oh, so top 5, man. I don't
Yeah.
know if I can answer that. That might take some I shouldn't say this, but I always joke with this with Becki. I'm gonna have to pray about it.
I'm gonna have to like think about that one.
Yeah.
Because I definitely have my favorites with, each year and the release, like, kind of the release cycle.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, like all-time favorite collections.
Yeah.
That's a rough one.
That is really tricky.
Um, oh, Paige Evans. Yeah, somebody says
Oh,
Paige
yes.
Evans, Lakeside Bloom says Paige Evans always makes me happy. Paige
I
Evans
love
always
her
makes me happy as well.
Yes, I agree with that. Thanks for reminding me because I love her stuff.
Yep, Paige is one that I have to have the whole collection.
Yep.
Like, I just have to have the whole collection. All right, enamel dots are going on.
All right. I'm throwing in some word strips, I think, and then I think I'm close.
I think I'm think I'm about done.
I kind of want some clear gems on these hearts for some reason. I'll probably have to glue them down better later. But they feel like they just need something.
I think just trying to decide where to put. I want a couple of smaller enamel bits here in the center. Really love 49 and Market. They are having so many general collections that work with so many things. Their papers work, and some of their older collections that you just have leftovers of. That is one of my favorite things when a manufacturer coordinates a new collection with an old collection.
Yeah.
So that you can have them work with both of them.
That is nice.
I love that. All right, Jana, I think I'm done.
Okay.
I
think I'm pretty done too. I'm just throwing in a few gems.
This sticker and this photo are still bothering me.
I might add in some phrases later, but yeah, I think I'm like you. I think I'm pretty done.
I'm going to take this sticker off for a minute because I'm going to have to kind of straighten things out when I can like get my head straight over it and fix it. So I'll put that on after we're done so you don't see the back of my head in the camera. Lisa says, I love Simple Stories, Paige Evans, and 49 and Market.
Yes.
Let's see. Debbie says, I don't need any more enabling shopping. I don't think any of us do, but yeah. Leanne says, I started with the same collection as Becki, and mine is totally different at the end. That is
awesome.
Like one of my favorite things about scrapbooking is that we can all work with the same supplies and still come up with something totally different.
So true.
Like even if you and I were using the same collection right now, Jana, which actually that sounds kind of fun. We should do that sometime.
Do that. That's a great idea.
But yeah, they would be totally different. Our finished projects.
Love this. See, I'm just reading more Kelly Bangs. Love Kelly Bangs stuff.
Yes.
Vicky Booten, fun. Yes, Paige Evans. Lots of votes for Paige Evans and Simple Stories and 49 and Market. That's awesome. Okay, take us on a tour of your page, Becki.
Okay. I am going to zoom in a little bit here so you can kind of see the details. So I've got some fussy cut flowers here in place of the stars on the sketch. My nice long title there in the middle. I stayed pretty true to the sketch with 4 3x4 photos. I did kind of a subtitle here, another just tiny bit of embellishment at the bottom because I didn't want to cover up the photo, much of the photo. And then this pocket over here that I will have, I've just got these cute little bits in there.
Cute.
And then this tag.
I love that.
Back out real quick so you can see the sketch and my layout side by side, maybe. Try it. You can get pretty close. It's kind of hard. Anyway, but I stayed pretty true to the sketch, Jana. I think we both did.
Yeah. Oh, I love it. The colors are so cute. I'm going to have to look up that collection. Make sure I have some.
Tell me about yours. I want.
Okay. So I did the 4 photos. I stacked some layers behind just to use up some 3x4 cards. just to kind of serve as little mats. So just little peaks of color, kind of haphazard. And then I tried to keep that flow of the stars going from top left down to the right. I did embellish my title a little bit just to fill in the space because my title was shorter. And then I anchored that on a strip like you did.
Mm-hmm.
I cut it in a banner shape, but that kind of got lost when I put my florals on there, and that's just fine. And then because I did my title in that teal, I tried to sprinkle in some more teal in that diagonal motion. So I'd put some here at the top, and
And
then
those are sparkly, right?
yeah. So those are the sparkly to kind of repeat it and just kind of draw your eye down that way. And then along with that, I did the florals. I think I will come in and put like a phrase here in this empty spot because also it's on that line, right? And so it just feels
Oh,
like it needs a little something there. So I'll find something to go there. But yeah, that was a super fun sketch.
yes. And remind me, did you fussy cut those flowers or are they like a die cut?
Yes. So I did fussy cut these.
Okay.
These were all in one of the pattern papers. And the other side was kind of a bolder geometric, which I typically don't. I like geometric patterns that are tonal, but I typically don't grab them for I don't know why I just don't. So I did fussy cut both sheets when I got 2 packs. So I have lots of flowers
Those
still to play with. So
those flowers have to be fussy cut.
yeah, they were just begging for it, right?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I love it. I love how it turned out, and I love that I'm almost done with this kit. I feel like I'm going to kill a kit. It took me a couple 3 years, but I'll get there.
We're gonna get there, Jana. We're gonna do a lot of we're using our stuff.
Yes, for sure.
We are using our stuff.
So I'm going to go back to our faces so we can chit chat. Sorry, I'm going to move this camera out of the way.
While you're moving that, Jana, would you I'm gonna go to my or can you put it on my desk for just 1 second? I wanted to show this cutie that I forgot to last time.
Yes. I love this. Oh my gosh, you guys, check this out. Becki, tell us the story.
Isn't this the cutest? So Jana and I have had like our families have been so sweet and so supportive of this whole let's gather and glue adventure. And during our first event, I had sent the link to my my nieces so that they could watch because I'd been telling them about it. And while we were doing our creative kickstart crop, my niece made this cute little bee and named him Pop Dot and said, Aunt Becki, here's the mascot for your new business with Jana.
I'm
And
like,
then
oh my
made
god.
the cutest little certificate of authenticity.
She even drew the logo. My goodness.
I know, and it cracks me up. She put a little trademark sign there.
Oh my gosh. But
Anyway,
that is
this
the
is one
cutest.
of my favorite things. So I don't know if you had noticed Pop Dot sitting in the background, but she was so funny. I said, what should we name her, Paige?" And she says, "What are those things that like they're glue, but they're a little bit thicker?" And I'm like, either foam adhesive or Pop Dots." And she's like, "Pop Dot. That's what it is. That's who that is."
So Pop Dot is now an official member of Let's Gather and Glue for sure.
Yes. Yes. Debbie says, "How old is she?" Paige is 13, my niece Paige, and she is, I need to ask her, but this might be one of her very first, if not her very first crochet project. And one of my favorite things in the whole world. It is adorable. Adorable.
Gloria says, love the name. Her daughter makes that style of craft too. Yep. Aren't they fun? So, yes, we have a mascot.
Yes, so we have a mascot. He just lives here in my office above my shoulder. So if you see Pop Dot, that now you know the story.
Yeah, Pop Dot will pop in once in a while, right?
Absolutely.
So cute. Oh my gosh, I couldn't love that more.
I
So
know, isn't it so fun? I was texting Jana. I was like, Jana, you gotta see this.
I was like, got teary eyed when I first saw it. I was like, that is so cute.
It was so cute. It's so cute.
Well, before we go, we wanted to remind you that we have a new crop. Our creative Kickstart crop is wrapping up this week with our winners live stream. So I know many of you are working on your projects during this live stream, wrapping up your challenges so you can be entered into the prize drawing. So we'll be announcing those on Thursday night at 6 p.m. So we'll hope to see you there. And for those of you that haven't joined us yet at a crop, we do have another one coming on April 25th, and our Spring into Creativity crop, and it's on kind of a pre-sale right now. The everything's linked, but there's not much information in there yet as far as like when you go into the platform, because Becki and I are building it. So but yes, if you want to reserve your spot and join us for April 25th, there's the QR code there on the top right corner of the screen, and we would love to have you join us. We have tons of fun in there, and there's so many. I am just shocked by all the amazing projects in those galleries. Like, it's incredible.
So many projects. So many projects, Jana. It
I
is
know.
unbelievable.
I told Becki from the very beginning, I'm like, the problem's going to be I'm going to want to scrap lift every one because
I know, and
they're
just
so
sit there
creative.
and scroll through them all again in the albums because they're all gorgeous.
They are, yep. So it's been really fun, and we've formatted the crops in a way that it's evergreen content. So if you happen to miss the first one, you can go read about it, and there's some topics in there they're evergreen and they're meant to inspire you all year round. And so if that's something you're interested in, go check it out. We made it a really reasonable price, we think. The cost of a movie and a popcorn, basically. So you can get lots of fun ideas and hang out and come see what everyone's been doing.
And I also dropped all those links in the chat, Jana. So if you are unable to scan the QR code, the links are there in the chat, and we will also have them in the description box
Yes.
of this video.
Yes, and also we have a general group. We not only do our crops once a quarter, but we have our general group, Let's Gather and Glue, on Facebook. That's just where we announce these live streams, where we're doing monthly challenges in there as well, along with a prize for that challenge each month. And then, of course, Becki and I are working on things on our own. So be sure to follow us on our social media and see the things that we have going.
Yes. And one thing if you're looking, let me think how to say this. Sorry. Our live on Thursday is if you're in the Creative Kickstart crop group. So
Yes,
it will be live on our YouTube channels like we are now. But if you're in the Creative Kickstart crop, it will be linked there and you can find everything there. But come and see Jana and I don't think either one of us is looking forward to tomorrow when we kind of have to wrap that all up. Anyway, but we're super excited and so grateful for you guys hanging out with us and joining us on this fun adventure.
Yes, we like you, like along with you, we love scrapbooking. We just want to champion it and hang out with all of our scrappy friends out there and just keep enjoying this hobby that we all love so much. And thanks for coming today.
We've got one question, Jana.
Okay.
Um, Debbie says, "Do you want us to post our layouts from today in the group?" Yes, we would love that. And what I'll do is I'll pop over in the group right now and just make an album and have the album cover be the sketch that we worked on today. And so as soon as I get that in there, then go ahead and put your layouts in there. Jana and I will photograph the layouts that we made today and get them up in the group in the next day or so.
Perfect. Thank you. Thanks, Debbie. Great question. Okay. We did it. We made another page, guys. We're going to go pop these in our albums, cross it off our to-do list, and go, yeah, that was fun.
Yes.
So we're almost at the end of the month here, which means our challenge uh, for the Let's Gather and Glue group, which is the Today's the Day challenge. I don't know if I have a graphic ready for that, but in the Let's Gather and Glue group, we do have a challenge running, and it's called Today is the Day, where you're using whatever that item is or those photos are that you've kind of been avoiding a little bit for whatever random reason. And so we call it Today is the Day. So you could use those and challenge yourself to get it used, but share those projects with us as well. And for that challenge, we are awarding just a random winner, just pulling it out of the hat, a gift card. So be sure to enter that. And then we'll have a new challenge coming in a few days in March.
Yes, because March is what, next week?
Yeah. Like, how did that happen?
I don't know. We blinked and it's it's March already.
Yes. So I think we announced that the next challenge around the 5th, I think. It's
I
either the
think
5th or
so.
the 6th. Yeah. So watch for that. And then our next live stream that we do in a few weeks, we'll be doing that challenge. So we hope you'll
Yep.
join us then.
Yeah, so thank you guys again so much for being here. We love you all so much and appreciate all the time that you spend with us.
All right, everyone. Thanks for joining us. I can't wait to see your projects, and we'll see you in the Facebook group.
Bye, everybody. Thank
Bye,
you.
everyone. Thank you.